Hello Taurus, welcome to your June 2019 He Said, She Said reading. Thank you for joining us. My name is Michelle.
My name is Richard.
And we're here to do your He Said, She Said reading, which means I'll be reading as you, Taurus, and Richard will be reading as the person that you've been dealing with here in June. Before I get started, I just wanted to mention that we have these new kinds of readings that Richard and I are enjoying doing, and those are the soulful repair readings. If you're interested in checking those out, they're available in the playlist on my channel. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe this video as well. Let's take a look. For your oracle cards, Taurus, don't forget also, Taurus, that either side could resonate depending on how you identify, so keep that in mind as well. Let's get started. Taurus, from the Shapeshifters oracle, you've pulled the card of the Black Cat. Now this is about rebalancing your life and someone needing to atone for some harsh behavior. Now it could be that someone in your life has tried very hard to be harsh, and there's a feeling of loneliness or pain around this energy that has led to this callous words, this cruelty, if you will. The person may have said some difficult things, maybe even some ugly things. It's about inflicting upon others how you feel about yourself, really. And it's this scarecrow energy in the background with this reading. It's time now to see that although the scarecrow can be put up, the laws of karma cannot be denied. The raven will land and law will be done. The truth will come out and apology will be said. The little forlorn one here in the painting will be cared for again, and the energy of the black cat familiar here will return. And the one who is the scarecrow, the one who has inflicted pain or been harsh or cruel, will only have the comfort, and it's cold comfort, of karma to look forward to, unless that person softens and accepts that they need to be, well, it's more about recognizing how they are inside, how they've treated other people. Seems to be all about how they feel about themselves. I feel that they feel bad about themselves, so they treat others badly. Now, the energy around the other person there, we have the card of walking away from the energy oracle.
This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She's closing the gate behind her and is walking away into a misty unknown future. This card upright reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. It could be walking away from someone who's treated you badly.
Let's take a look at what these cards are. I've already meditated on your energy here, Taurus. So we'll cut these cards and we'll focus in on the status of the relationship, how you feel about this person, the strengths of the relationship, the weakness, what you should continue to do in this situation, what you should stop doing, and what is the likely outcome here.
Status of the relationship, how this person feels about you, Taurus, strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what this person should stop doing, and the outcome if nothing changes. So remember, both sides, either side could resonate here.
Yeah, really depends how you identify. Let's take a look at the current status. The Three of Wands in reverse. It speaks to me of failure. I feel like there's a lot of disappointment in how this has turned out. It seems to me like you set some plans in motion and you're waiting to see results pay off. Unfortunately, I feel like you're needing to reassess those plans now because they haven't paid off. You haven't received the success that you'd hoped for here, Taurus.
Okay, let's look over here at the status of the relationship. We have the Page of Cups. I get the energy that this person here wanted something more with this person here, but they've gone off and offered their cup to somebody else.
Yeah, and you know what I'm seeing?
There's a bit of harshness about it too.
It's very harsh energy. I'm not sure which one is which right now. It could be that this is the person that needs to atone, but we'll see how it goes. It could be either way, Taurus. Yeah, I think it's this person that needs to atone. Yeah, because how they're seeing, well, I have it as you, Taurus, but of course it can be the other person. But I'm going to say that this is Taurus here. Taurus, you're seeing this person, that there is not a harmonious partnership. You don't seem to want to create balance with this person. You don't see the future. There's no vision here regarding a partnership for the future. I just get dead energy around this. There's no kind of goal here. There's nothing that this person is thinking about when it comes to a partnership. It's like being dead inside.
All right, well, let's look over here about how this person is feeling about you, Taurus. We've got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So this person is not really interested in working with you, Taurus.
Yeah.
Not interested in cooperating, not interested in making anything happen here. So that's why I'm really getting the sense that this person is the one who's ended it.
Okay.
I think this is the person who needs to atone. This person is simply disappointed and is seeing that there is no future.
No hope for it.
No hope for this, and this person is definitely not cooperating with this other person over here. And I get a real harshness about this. The whole thing is just giving me an energy of harshness.
Yeah.
And what's happened is that I think it's this person who's walked away.
Okay. Let's take a look and see what the strength is here. Okay, well, that makes sense with what Richard was saying, because we have you here as the Taurian. And the strength with this is...
Queen of Pentacles in the upright.
Queen of Pentacles in the upright. The strength with this one here is, male or female, that you have stability around you. You have good job, you have money coming in, you have somewhere to live. There's an ability to take care of yourself. So here it's about feeling strong because you don't need anyone else to provide any kind of the life. You don't need anyone to give you money. You don't need anyone who supports you in any way. So when I think of this, there's an energy here of really just seeing yourself as someone who is not interested in love. That's what I'm getting. I've got it as you, Taurus, but of course it can be the other way around.
Well, let's look over here at the strength for this person. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright.
Similar energy.
Yeah, so this person here is fine, happy to be on there, happy to be single, or at least apart from this relationship. But I still get them as making offers to other people, but not to you, Taurus.
Yeah, let's have a look at the weakness. The Fool in reverse. So there's been some kind of reckless action, a little bit of naivety. There's been risk involved. Someone's taken a risk. It may have been you, Taurus, that took the risk towards trying to create something with this person, but it doesn't seem to have paid off. But the thing that I like about it is that you'll be okay. I feel that you'll be okay, Taurus. You've got a solid grounding. So even though you've taken a risk, you've jumped out here and said, well, I'm going to try for this anyway. I'm going to see how it pays off. It's sink or swim. I feel like it sank, but I feel like you're going to be swimming in the not too distant future.
Yes, but I think this relationship attempt though has failed.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But I think you'll be fine regardless.
That's right. Okay, so looking over here at the weakness, we've got the Two of Cups in the reverse. So it's very clear that there's just no love here. There's no hope for a union between these two people.
A one-sided kind of energy with that Three of Pentacles in reverse down there.
Yes, that's right.
Let's take a look and see what you should continue to do here, Taurus. The Lovers in reverse. So for you, it's about letting this go, walking away from a partnership that is, I pick it up as incompatible. Incompatibility, something that you had hoped for. You may have had a vision of it in the past, but you're having to reassess that vision. You really had gone out on a limb here, taken a big risk with opening up or trying to get something going with this person, but it tells me what you should continue to do is work on accepting that this is not going to come to pass, especially if it relates to someone that just didn't see eye to eye on you. And I pick it up as a lot of incompatibility. I mean, this is trying to fit square pegs in a round hole. When I see both of these cards in the reverse, it tells me that there was nothing really here to base a solid relationship on.
Okay, so looking over here at what this person should keep doing, we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. So they certainly shouldn't be putting any work into this relationship, trying to get any sort of stability going here.
Yeah, again, disharmony, a lot of incompatibility, just on a very mundane level, day-to-day kind of things. It seemed like you didn't quite gel with this person for whatever reason. Now let's have a look and see what you should stop doing here, Taurus. Here it's about not feeling that you've missed out on something that was going to be long-term.
Yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse.
And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's about you realizing that you have a pretty good deal in your current circumstances and that you're going to be okay, and that you don't have to feel, there's no reason for you to feel like you've missed out on something, because I get that this was a very incompatible kind of situation with this other person, and it would have led to a lot of disharmony, imbalance. There was not a union. You didn't make a pair here.
Yeah, it's pretty clear with all these cards over here as well. All right, let's look at what this person should stop doing. We've got the Nine of Cups in the upright. This person should stop going after short-term fulfillment, short-term wish fulfillment. That's what I get with this Nine of Cups here.
Seems to me that they're not someone who thinks things through very seriously. They're kind of a fun-loving type of good time person that likes to have fun and likes to, well, the Nine of Cups speaks of, it can speak of indulgence, too much of a good thing, and I see that with the Nine of Pentacles also there, as this person's fond of a good time as well. So there seems to be an abundance around this person. It's not of money, I don't think. I feel it's more about just how they see themselves. Good times, yeah. Let's have a look and see what the outcome is here. We've got the Devil, which speaks of an unhealthy attachment to an incompatible love relationship that unfortunately isn't going anywhere. I mean, I can't sugarcoat this one. This one tells me that there's no balance in this. It's a very toxic kind of energy. There's a lot of attraction because I think that, well, it's a lot of what you can't have. This person has taken themselves off the table. They've taken themselves away as an option, if you will. So for you, it's difficult to now let go of that, because there seems to be some kind of unhealthy kind of attachment to what was or what you thought could have been. It seems to be thinking here that there was something that was missed out on, something that could have led to something long term, but it was never going to go there. It was kind of a risky move that didn't pay off.
Yeah, so looking over here at the outcome for this person, we've got the Queen of Swords in the upright. So this person has made a decision. They have used their logic and decided that this wasn't the relationship that they wanted to continue with. So what's happened is they've walked away.
Yeah. And I can't help but think that it's you, Taurus, that may want this atonement, this person to come forward and apologise for cutting you out of their life. But I feel the energy around this is, I feel that this is you in the foreground here, feeling sad that this hasn't worked out. And it's this person here in the background here that's been quite harsh in your viewpoint when it comes to walking away from this. And you feel that you've been treated unfairly. But the thing is, it's kind of like you see this person as the boogeyman now. Like, there's an energy around this of feeling that this person has some kind of harshness, very harsh energy towards you that is making you feel, it's not, I just pick it up as sadness, a lot of sadness.
Yeah, the reality though here, Taurus, is that this person made a decision. They're the Queen of Swords in the upright here. They simply made a decision based around logic that was reasonable to them, but you don't see it that way. You see it. You see them as being somebody who needs to atone, and perhaps you need to see it differently.
Yeah, you know, a lot of it has to do with acknowledging, an acknowledgement of this situation, because this lonely kind of feeling, this angst, self-pity, a flatness or emptiness, a boredom that's around you, it's about taking the time to understand how this came to be, so that you can move on. It's a feeling here about being given messages to regrow relationships that have life in them, and to walk away from the ones that don't. Yeah, it's not about blame, it's just understanding. Yeah, you know, there's an energy here of feeling, being tough, or someone putting on a tough exterior here. It may be this person, or that's how you're viewing them. But it's like a tough, harsh exterior. But underneath, I feel like this person is how they are because they don't feel good about themselves. That's the message that I got right from the beginning about this, that this person makes you feel bad, but this is them here making you feel bad because they feel bad about themselves. Like it's projection. It's a lot of harsh energy here, and I feel for you it's acceptance of this person's issues, shall we say, so that you can have an understanding of that and be able to move on, because I've got you feeling bound to this, feeling tied to this now because of I feel you feel that this is something that was supposed to go one way but ended up being quite a different kind of energy, because I've got this person as someone who is more a little bit of selfish energy. Well, I think it's a lot of selfish energy actually with these two things, these two nines. There's a lot of looking after looking after number one, getting their own needs met, their own wishes fulfilled, and not really looking at the other person. So that's That's the harshness here. And the Queen of Swords can come across as someone who's very cold, detached, brutal when it comes to cutting out what is not working for them in their life. So, it's an understanding of this person's personality that may go a long way in being able for you to walk away from someone who has walked away from you here, Taurus.
Yeah, a lot to clarify here, Michelle.
Yeah, lots to clarify in part 2. Hope that you join us there. We'll be pulling out a lot more cards, clarifying everything here. And we'll go a little bit deeper, see if we can't move past this devil energy here. And we'll be pulling out some oracle cards as well to give you guidance moving forward as well, Taurus. So I hope that you join us there. The link will be below in the descriptions box, and that will be on the Vimeo channel. If I don't see you there, then I wish you all the very best. And if you'd like a personal He Said, She Said reading, you can email gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the box below. Wishing you the best here, Taurus.
Thank you, Taurus. Goodbye and good luck.